I finally have the time to make this video. The past 2 commentary videos I've made, I have been talking about some Qubo shows that I've watched as a kid. Now, some of these shows were actually pretty good, except for Jane and the Dragon. I hate that show. Well, the same rules apply. We watched a video, I give my thoughts on it, rate it on a scale of 1 through 10, and then I give my final thoughts and ratings. This will be my final Qubo video, as the Zodiak family has been attacking me with the copyrights on the past 2 Qubo videos. So, without further ado, here are 4 more Qubo shows that we're going to be talking about. Welcome to Qubo Part 3, the finale. God bless my boy, Alfred the Hedgehog. The first show we're gonna look at is Alfred the Hedgehog, which, from what I've been hearing, or, well, seeing, it's a good show. I'll be the judge of that. This show is literally about these 3 kids who solve mysteries. Kinda reminds me of another show, but I can't put my finger on it. Either way, let's watch it. The episode starts off with Alfred and Camille setting up for a race that's gonna happen later in the episode. And here comes Milo with a sugar rush. Turns out it wasn't a sugar rush, it was just Milo's new shoes. The reason he has these new shoes is because he wants to prepare for the race that's gonna happen later in the episode. And he is prepared.
T-shirt, new headband, and a new special backpack with this gadget that lets me drink while I'm running.
Oh, he's prepared alright. And here comes these jerks that I don't care enough to know the names of.
I see you try so hard. I don't know why you bother.
I think she gave my ears cancer.
Yeah, well tomorrow the trophy is mine.
Yeah, you tell him, Milo.
In your dreams, I already know where the trophy will end up, at my house.
No, Milo is determined to win the race, so he decides to study the area he will be racing at. But then, something happens. Here's what happens.
A monster attacked me. He threw stuff in my face and then jumped on me and scratched me. Look! Oh.
While examining what just happened, Alfred finds a clue.
Ouch! Got it. What is it? I don't know what it is, but it's our first clue.
Oh, that's just very helpful, Alfred. What they did next was go to the area where Milo was attacked. And for some reason, Camille has an umbrella. Oh, that's what the umbrella was for. I'm really dumb.
Here, but this sound is definitely our second clue.
So everyone went back to their headquarters to examine the sound, and they found it to sound like popcorn. Popcorn. Out of all things, popcorn. They go and confront Cynthia, the one that was bothering Milo. They think she is behind everything, but they got nothing, unfortunately.
I can run at super speeds.
They go back to the place where Milo was attacked, and oh my god, even the non-anthropomorphic animals are anthropomorphic.
So I'm not much, am I?
We're here.
Dude, I don't like that. Anthropomorphic animals riding on non-anthropomorphic animals that talk. That just rubs me the wrong way. Alfred looks for literally 2 seconds and finds another clue. So they go back and see what that sample that Alfred found was. They eventually found out what it was.
Gorse bush. When it's really hot, the pods explode and throw their seeds up high into the air.
But what was Milo attacked by, you ask? Well, it was those same bushes that have thorns on them, so mystery solved.
Wow. Thanks to you, the race is on. The race!
Oh yeah, the race. Pretty much what happens is that Milo races and, well, he wins. Because Milo's the GOAT! This isn't a Qubo video without talking about Doki. Doki had its own show on Qubo, and I think Doki's a mascot on Discovery Kids. But yeah, this show that Doki had on Qubo was basically educational and teaching kids where everything comes from, or at least some things come from. So, 10 out of 10 for its educational and geographical values. Now we're going to talk about the Davincibles. The Davincibles is just these 3 trios finding artifacts, while also dealing with this French guy every episode, or at least almost every episode. Let's watch it! The episode starts off with the trio finding some, well, artifacts in Egypt. And they did. A pair of glasses, mind you. A pair of glasses.
Why not?
Uncle Leo, wait, it might be...
After going to Egypt, this guy Pablo has an art project to do for the art show, but realizes that the art show is tomorrow and he has nothing.
Gotta paint, no, sculpt, no, paint and sculpt, and chisel, art must do art. Wait!
If you haven't figured it out yet, he's gonna steal that artifact for the art show. Meanwhile, we bump into this weird French dude.
And colorful. Ah, I will defeat these children in their art show.
Trying to beat these kids on an art show is the equivalent of Kanye West trying to beat all these kids to see whoever has the best pumpkin.
Hell no! I got the best pumpkin. This pumpkin costs $1 million, fam.
I can't believe you're submitting that as your artwork.
This is an art show, and I'm showing some art.
He has a point. Also, Pablo actually ends up winning the art show, which is just... that's crazy, man. Plagiarism at its finest. Remember that French guy? Well, he is now having nightmares about Pablo winning the competition and him getting humiliated. Out of pure hatred, the French guy goes back to the school and tries to destroy the artifact, but surprise, surprise, he snitched on himself.
How did you know I would return to the scene of the crime I had yet to commit?
We read your blog.
Bro actually exposed himself on the internet. So the French dude decides to vandalize the artifact, but the artifact actually ended up coming to life. Which is just great.
It was wrong of me to cheat and unleash the god of chaos into the world.
I love how he says that like it's an everyday thing. Like, oh yeah, this is just what happens every time. So with the power of friendship and, a talk show?
An all expenses paid trip to Egypt. What?
That they were able to go back to Egypt and put this god back to where he came from.
Well, at least I have my blue ribbon.
I'm very disappointed in you, Pablo.
Where did she come from? Also, that's at the end. The last show we're going to talk about is Stickin Around. Now, I actually remember liking the show very much. I used to watch it after school, so how bad could it be now? I mean, sure, the visuals look like you're taking LSD, but who cares? Let's see how good it is. The premise of this episode is Stacy and Bradley wanting to make their own movie, but why would they do that?
And I could get us on Uncle Saggy's home video show.
Hey kids, it's time for Uncle Saggy.
They want to get featured on some boring TV production where they show home videos. There's already a place for that.
This guy's pet wombat is gonna eat an olive out of his belly button.
Oh god, I hope he's okay.
My microphone stopped working, so I'm just gonna have to use text-to-speech Lameo. Anyways, they start making their crappy home video. Their imagination is the equivalent of taking LSD.
Wait, it's mine. It's not. It's my dad's.
They keep recording and recording and recording, and for some reason they eventually got lost.
Does anybody have any idea where we are?
They eventually find their way home and submitted their video on the crappy show.
Gotta win! Gotta win! Gotta win! Gotta win!
From Cow Pie, its dad wakes up with inline skates on.
If you couldn't tell, for some reason, they lost the show and become depressed, but for some reason the police come and pay for their quote-unquote good video.
An officer.
Came by to drop off your reward,
Reward?
son.
Thanks, officer. Hey, where'd your dad's video camera go anyway?
I put it in the dryer.